Where have we got jobs to? Everybody's waiting for me to come back and they've all gone off to do something by the sound of it. Right, we are currently in Kiel.
Yep.
I've only got one and that's to Munich.
Oh. Munich.
Yeah. It's the only one I've got. Sam.
Yeah.
Mr. Harrison says, how's the shop doing?
Shop's doing all right. I don't really know that much because I've been missing for so long over the last few weeks that I don't really. I mean, it is doing all right, but I normally keep a very close eye on what the shop does, but I've not been able to over the last few weeks. But it does fine. Keeps me and the missus out of trouble.
I've got one to Osnabrück.
Where's Osnabrück?
Near Dortmund.
Well, I definitely haven't got Munich.
Okay.
I don't think where Munich is though, is it?
Munich, it's the most southern town in Germany that we've got.
Yes it is. Well, being stupid. I mean, I went there, didn't I? One time and by the Alps, so yeah, it would be. Maybe,
So we passed Nuremberg, Erfurt, Magdeburg again, Hamburg, all the ones that we pass. Can any of you get anything close?
I've got Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Okay.
Yeah, I've got Frankfurt.
Well, we can come down that road via Frankfurt and then into Munich if you wish.
yeah.
I think that's quite a good run.
Then we can go across then, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Frankfurt.
Okay.
Right, I'm picking up this job to Munich.
I've hit Frankfurt.
And then I'll go in the map and I'll put in Frankfurt.
Oh, Irascible's with us now.
This brilliant.
Hey, Rascable! You got it. You're so happy. What have you got, N-Rails? Twitch Prime or the other thing?
It'll be the Twitch Prime, right, so you can sub to you.
Mr. Harrison, why would I struggle to have a profitable farm?
Where's that? Oh, there's...
Oh, I see where I am. Okay. Oh, we got Riviera in the 50s. Brilliant. Riviera in the 50s is such a really... it is a nice route. I wouldn't say it's such a nice route. It's not... There are still issues with it. Like with any route, to be honest with you. But it is a really nice route. I do like Riviera in the 50s. I thought that was a barrier then, but it's not, it's a zebra crossing.
Oh, there's Zaki.
We've got a real player trying to get out of the same place I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zaki!
Irascible Sapso
Whoa.
Grobbit's in this, isn't he?
No, he's got his name in.
Has he? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've got all gobbits. Good. He thinks he's going to race me. Come on then, I'll race you.
Well,
Right, when lights go green, sir, we go.
You've seen so much of it and loved it. Go on, sorry CK.
I can only get a job to Hanover.
Go.
N-Rails, you'll be able to do some of my Steam challenges now. If you get some of the more advanced Steam locos. See if you can get the Prairie going. I think you need a Marketplace Trucks pack for that.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that naughty player.
What?
Zap's just been zapped. Report him, Zap!
What's going on up here?
Zap, report him!
Nelson, what's going on ahead of you?
Don't know. I'm just letting them having a fight all between them, and now we can get going.
Oh, okay. You've got the prairie for so long.
Yeah, but I've packed up, so I was alright. Oh.
Yeah, but for my scenario, you don't just need the prairie, you need the Hawksworth, the top light, and the collet, and the churchwood. Oh, waiting.
Oh, do I have to go at each other again?
I think they are, aren't they?
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to catch up, see if I can get this on camera.
You need to get it on camera. I think he's to have him the fisticuffed.
Yeah, go on, Zap!
Yeah, don't encourage it, Gav.
Well, I started all this. I started all this because me and Zappy was racing each other, and then this next thing, this other guy bumped into Zap.
Right, we're all up now.
Go on, Zap.
There's Gav. There's Nelson.
No stopping at lights. Yeah, good lad. There's CK behind us. Come on, CK.
I haven't even picked up yet.
Have you seen? Oh no, that's Jelly Bean.
Right, should we pull over?
Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, I
Because
pulled me outside.
We've
I'm
just
trying
left.
to find
Go on.
I was trying to find a job that was going to wherever, but I can only get one to Hanover, so.
Oh, okay.
But that's on the route, I guess. Looking at it.
Let's have a look.
If you
So
go
we're
follow
there in
your route
Kiel.
down.
Okay, so we're going to Hanover first. So if I mark the centre of Hanover, we're then going to... Oh, no, I didn't want to go that way into Hanover. I wanted to go the other way. If you don't mind.
I've got to pick your dinners up. That's what I've got to do.
I forgot to check what I'm carrying.
Oh, I can't.
Then we're
I've got
coming
my
down
fingers.
to Frankfurt. And then we're going on to...
Yeah, no collision.
Munich.
Stupid.
Oh, shoot, I can't.
No collision.
Okay. Right.
So who's taking point then?
You also got the 4MT, not the tender, but the normal loco, the marketplace version. That is the tender. In Rails. Irascible says his job is to Calais, but he's just going to go where we go.
Oh, so
This is what annoys me. He moans because I'm coming into him, and then he goes and blocks the entrance. I mean, how stupid is that?
Well, have you got another troll?
No, I don't think he's another troll, but he was kind of beeping at me because I was getting into the freight yard, and now he's kind of just sitting there at the entrance.
Maybe he's trying to decide where he wants to do his job.
Yeah. Possibly.
Right, I'm in another daft truck.
No, he's wrong side of the road. Oh, now he calls and decides to move.
oh.
I
So
think-
where we're going first?
Wherever CK's going.
Andover.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand over your money.
So we're going there first.
Yeah.
Right.
Make up your mind, Train Sim, I want to drive me steamies.
Then where we're going after
Right,
Andover, Frankfurt.
Irascible has just messaged to say his truck's sipping fumes, so he's just going to go fill up and catch up.
Right.
Irascible, we'll meet you in Hanover.
No speeding. No sounding.
Right, I'm going to come past you guys and carry on.
You taking point, CK?
Yeah.
Right, here he is. And there's a real player behind him. So don't just pull out.
It's actually the guy again, I bet.
And another one.
Jesus Christ, thanks.
takes so long for it to load. Captain, you at Amazon Prime was more £20 a month rather than £7. No, I think I got it for £7.99 a month.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't have paid more than that to watch Top Gear. As much as I love Top Gear. And I still call it Top Gear. I know it's not Top Gear anymore.
Right, who's behind me? Is that you now, Sam?
Yeah, it's me behind you, CK.
I think I'm behind Nell, Sam. Gav, are you
I am.
behind me?
I am.
Okay, there we go.
Where's Jellybean?
Don't know.
Probably already there.
I've not seen Jellybean for ages, actually.
Probably gave up. Probably gone.
Possibly. We have
We'll go
taken
too
that
slow.
long.
Right, middle lane, guys.
Middle lane.
Just so you don't go down that entrance, that exit, I mean.
Yeah, I set my GPS up to take me into Hanover anyway.
Yeah, I am.
N-Rails is crying for jelly in a sort of high-pitched, prolonged way. Jelly!
Yeah, where's Jelly?
How do I actually find out what I'm carrying? It's F6, isn't it? I've got, baked beans.
Have you? I've got fish fingers.
Oh, we'll have tea together then, CK.
Hopefully someone's got some chips or something.
I've got cottage cheese.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's not as good. We'll have it with Nelson's brick dust.
I've actually got barley.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We'll wait a couple of months for that to make some. What is it? Barley ferments into?
Homebrew.
Hey,
What's
what?
Homebrew. Make our own drinks. Homebrew.
right.
Takes more than a few months though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it does.
Yeah. Just stay in the middle lane, guys, because there's another one of these coming up, I think. You get a lot of these exits where one lane will go off and then be part of the exit, so if you just stay in the middle for now, at least we'll be alright.
Beer. Are you sure, Mr. Harrison? Isn't it hops that make beer, not barley?
Barley water.
Well, it's barley sugars, actually. I used to love them as a kid.
Barley can eat it. Well, I'm doing 50 at the moment.
Yeah?
That's fine. If you want me to go any faster, I can. but-
No, I'd like you to stay within the speed limit, please, so then I don't get any speeding fines trying to keep up.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah, Gav?
Sorry.
We all know when you're on point, that's when we get the most.
No, I just like to get you all lost.
Gav,
Yeah.
if you have a look at your F5 map right now,
Yeah.
so the one that comes up in the corner, you see on how at the top it's got that number in white, and then it's got MPH in white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know on how when you drive you have it where it's red?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be white.
Oh well, diddums.
If you see it red, it means you're going too fast and you need to slow down.
No, it means to go fast. If you think of it, if you stop at a red light, it means go. If you stop at a green light, it means stop.
No, not at all. Barley and wheat are in continental beers. Ah, okay. So it's ale that's made from hops then, is it? I don't know. I'm not an expert at any of this. What's whiskey made from?
Malt.
Malt, yes. Same thing as vinegar. I actually found out the other day what Marmite is made from.
Oh, dread to think. What is it?
Actually, no, let's open that up for everybody. What's Marmite made from? Does anybody
Yeast.
know? Okay,
Yeast.
but where do they get the yeast from? It's very specific yeast.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've gone.
From
I
pure
know it is.
magic.
From the Far East.
From the fire.
Well, everything comes from the Far East these days.
InstaSim, yes, it's made from yeast extract, but where do they get the yeast extract from?
Is it from beef or cattle, isn't it, or something?
Nope.
No, I don't know.
Irascible sap, well done. It's from Guinness yeast.
What?
So when they've made Guinness and they've poured it off, you get a load of yeast at the bottom because of the fermenting, and they then send that on to be made into Marmite.
Right, Rascal's in front of me now.
Yeah.
Talking about Rascal. Here he is.
NASCAR's just gone. I have no idea. NASCAR, do you even know what Marmite is? I find it. I went to America once. I found it in one shop in America.
If you don't know NASCAR, don't worry. You've not missed out on anything.
Oh, NASCAR, you've missed out on loads. Marmite is the best stuff ever.
No.
Yes.
It tastes, it's nice on toast.
It's brilliant on toast.
Hey, it's nice with cheese on.
Ben, I agree with you on that one.
What, with cheese?
No, Ben's got on here, Marmite's good for one purpose, and that's for filling potholes or roads. I totally agree with him.
Don't you diss my Marmite. I've always loved Marmite.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Marmite. I love it.
And I like it spread quite thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a nice slice of cheese on toast. And, yes.
So Nelson, do you have this thing going if you're like at the shop in the counter and you can look at people and go, oh, they're going to get Marmite or they're not going to get Marmite? It's sort of like this bet's going
Sadly,
on.
most of my customers by now I know too well. I know exactly what they're coming to get.
NASCAR says he does know what Marmite is.
So basically, you could be like a doctor then, couldn't you, Nelson? Because if someone comes in and gets something that they never normally get, then you could say, I think they need to go see their doctor. Maybe you can tell when customers are pregnant when they come in, because when they put a basket full of lard in front of you, you go, why are they suddenly put lard? Or,
You have to be very careful with situations like that, just in case you get it wrong.
Yeah. I've worked in retail, and the one that used to really make me laugh was you would get two gentlemen of a certain religion, an Arab faith, come in, and they're not allowed certain products.
Yeah.
As part of their faith, they're not allowed alcohol or tobacco. And so, like, they'd both walk in and walk to the back of the store, and then one of them would walk to the front and sort of like say, quick, before the other one sees, get me half a vodka and a pack of fags. And then, like, his mate would appear in the aisle, so that would have to go under the counter, and he'd walk on as though he was still juicing. His mate would then come up and say, quick, get
He's
me
now following.
get me half a whiskey and a bottle of, and a packet of fags, and that would have to go. And they sort of like dance around each other around the shop, trying to buy exactly the same things that they weren't supposed to have.
sounds a bit like something you could have in a Monty Python type.
Yeah. Apart from the fact they'd all take offence.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get that often, Nelson?
Oh, we get lots of strange things going on. Yeah.
People are the funniest.
But that's why you do this sort of job, isn't it? If you don't like people or don't get fun out of what people do, then it's the wrong job to do. The worst part is the post office for what people do, because they do the same thing. If they're pensioners, they do the same thing every week.
Yeah.
And it does sometimes get a little bit monotonous when someone gets confused for the 100th time. How to put their card in the machine and shout out aloud to the whole shop what their PIN number is.
Yeah. Right. Ralph or Ondrap 01. Thank you very much for your follow.
Towing a helicopter.
Mr. Harrison says that Bovril's only good for about the same thing. as Marmite, that is.
Both, yeah, very much so.
So the thing that I find with them two, Marmite and Bovril, is there's no fence sitters. So
No.
I've met people who either love them or hate them, and if they love them, they love them absolutely. It's the world. It's the best thing on sliced bread. If they hate them, they cannot stand them. There's nobody who will ever say, "Oh, Marmite, yeah, I mind. I don't mind that occasionally." They either love it or they hate it.
Yeah.
And I can't stand Bovril at all. I don't see the point of it. Was that green for you, Nelson?
No.
Oh, you took the fight. I'm going to take the fight too. InstaSim hasn't been on ETS for ages. You should join our convoys, InstaSim.
Yeah, he's started doing his loads.
N-Rails, yeah, I flipped it. Yeah, you owe me a sub now. Yeah, I flipped it. Didn't I, guys?
What?
We all saw it. I flipped the truck, didn't I, Gav? Yeah?
No, you never.
Thanks.
No, you never. I didn't say anything.
Was that green for you, Nelson? No. NASCAR, it's really not an acquired taste at all. It's something that you either like or hate.
Yeah.
N-Rails, I gotta try, Anna. I gotta try. Gav, for your information, N-Rails has said that his laptop had died. Did I flip the truck again?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Which, bearing in mind, he's offered me a sub if I flip the truck again.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. Flip the truck, yeah.
Yeah, too late now.
Oh,
8 minutes of waiting for TS to be reinstalled. Ouch. Let's come down this road, and then we'll go up this road.
Well, I've got to go and pick up, I think.
There we go.
go past. Go past. Zaki.
I have concurrence.
Oh, no. Where then? Where's that?
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, Jelly Bean's here now.
Nothing. Just waiting for Zach.
Do you ever get the feeling that you wish you hadn't taken a specific route?
Exactly.
I want to find out what's going on.
Nothing.
Not with you. Oh, he's disappeared. Well, that was a
Right.
cheater's way.
Right, so we're heading to, what was it, the next stop off we're going to now?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we're going to Munich. Do
Yeah.
I put the milk in before the tea or after? After. Oh, you can't put. I'm. Yeah. No, it goes in after.
If you make it up, it's off.
It goes in after, always.
Yeah.
I can in fact give you the details of what both of them mean before or after.
Hey, that's what you should do on stream, Captain, right?
Make
You
a cup of
should
tea.
Yeah, then show us how it's done. Dream it.
You guys waiting up the road for me, are you?
Yeah, you'll see us all.
You can start going now.
Yeah, stream it, Captain.
Milk first every time. Oh dear. Oh dear, Mr. Harrison. I was beginning to have some respect for you as a person, Mr. Harrison, but it's just gone. Completely gone. Now you drink yours with just sugar. Okay. The one thing I ask every American when they mention tea is, do they make it with salt water?
What do you mean, salt water?
How well do you know your American history?
Not that much.
Oh, okay. There was a tea party that went on in Boston, and all the tea was made with salt water.
Wow.
You put the milk after you pour the tea. Of course you do. It's the only decent way to make it InstaSim. Jill Rogers is Jill Rogers is with Ben of Milk First. I think that it's nowadays a north-south divide. It used to be a rich-poor divide. But for those that use milk in tea, it should go in first.
Well, if I'm making tea, I always like put the milk in last.
No.
No.
Correction, after the tea. Oh, good. NASCAR says after as well. Yeah, of course, it goes in last.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, I think you've got a guy in your convoy now in front of me that's probably not part of it, so...
Alright.
What's his title?
Sulfar 21?
Okay, I don't think so.
Or Lock. Might be Lock 00. No, that's... yeah.
Loose leaf tea. Oh, I don't think I've ever had a loose leaf tea. NASCAR, would you like to explain to everybody what I'm going on about? NASCAR says he knows exactly what I mean.
Guy overtaking at the moment. So be aware of that, guys.
Thank you.
He's coming up beside you in a minute.
Right.
Maybe. Depends. He's gone past me already, so...
Right, I should give him plenty of room.
Oh, my trailer's a bit wobbly. But don't like wobble trailers.
It was called the Boston Tea Party. It was indeed.
Well, I'm up behind you now, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a set of services coming up, so we could pull up into the...
He's not causing us any bother, is he?
No.
No, he's alright now. I'll just overtake them because obviously...
If he wants to be part of the convoy, he can.
No, I think it's just because everyone's all limited to sort of the same sort of speed, and I think when we came up on that turn off, then obviously he blended in with us because obviously he was going the same speed, so he's kind of...
Sorry, we've all pulled in anyway.
No, you've pulled in, the rest of us have carried on.
Yeah, Rascal's gone to...
Oh dear, no, not Tetley, guys, not Tetley. Okay, I will say Tetley is not the worst, but PG Tips is much better than Tetley.
I like PG Tips.
Timberlake
better
Luke,
keep in the lane, Captain.
thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I like PG Tips.
Was I using sarcasm? No, generally not Tetley. Please, not Tetley. InstaSim, how to make tea without a teapot. Step 1, put tea bag in cup. Step 2, boil kettle. Step 3, pour water from kettle in cup. No. Step
that's wrong.
Stir tea bag and then take out the tea bag. Add sugar, optional. Add milk. No.
No, that's...
No. You're destroying the sacred art of tea drinking. You have to put the sugar at the bottom so that when all of the water hits it, it all dissolves
Is now
instantly.
following.
Is this coming up now? Is that a Rascal?
Yorkshire tea is quite nice.
Yorkshire tea is very nice.
Right, get in the middle lane, guys.
PG is my favourite.
Yeah, I like PG.
Parental guidance tips.
Yorkshire tea made in Harrogate. You want to keep warm cup.
Oh,
Signed by the Brownlee brothers from
know
Yorkshire
that.
tea. Nice.
Yeah, Funny you said about Yorkshire tea. I know a friend of mine, well, not really a friend, but someone who streams, not games or anything, but he when he used to stream, he always used to have he always used to drink some Yorkshire tea, and then someone from Yorkshire tea saw, or someone had probably told him that there was this guy that was streaming on Twitch that liked to drink Yorkshire tea, and they basically got hold of him and basically said, oh, we're going to send you some free samples, and then they sent him a mug, a car, and loads of tea.
Oh,
Really?
nice. Well, I like to drink Robinson squash or Vimto or Tesco's cheap squash, but I don't care. What's your favourite drink when you're streaming, CK?
What, apart from Lala juice?
Well, you never know. There may be a Lala juice supplier watching.
Sometimes I drink sometimes I drink water.
Yeah, you get that for free from the tap. Come on, I'm trying to earn you something here.
I don't know really. Apart from just water, maybe some. Yeah, that's it really. I'm trying to think. Oh, hang on a minute. I do like the finest champagne.
so that's Moët Chandon for CK.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What is it for you then, Nelson? Glenfiddich?
Well, no, I don't mind a bit of Johnny Walker.
Oh, okay. There we go
Johnny
then.
Walker Red Label. Nothing too much when I'm streaming.
InstaSim's laughing at the fact that I have cheap squash. Cheap squash because it's all I can afford. If you add the sugar before the sugary water will diffuse into the tea bag. Yay, that's part of the point. Then all the bits in the water get more tea out. Oh, NASCAR has explained the Boston Tea Party. Well, thanks to the British putting such a high tax on all of our goods, the colonies, as we were known at the time, decided they had had enough of the tax, so it was decided to dump a shipload of British tea into the Boston Harbour. And that's the Boston Tea Party. So thus, whenever I meet an American, I ask if they make their tea with salt water. And especially if I try and give them tea. I had some American friends, I gave them like a box of really nice tea and warned them that I would not be happy if they threw it in the sea. At me, I should go to my local Asian shop, food store, and get a box of Ahmed tea bags, much superior than Yorkshire and slightly cheaper too. Now I still prefer PG tips.
I wonder if Nelson can tell us what tea sells the most where his shop.
Oh, Mrs. Jenks is just going to do herself a cup of tea. Let's take steam. Can't do it. Give me a second. Hold on.
Oh, he's going to throw it and go on.
This will take me 2 seconds.
He's going to stream it. Hee hee. Yeah.
How do I do this?
You have to take your camera away.
No. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Actually, no. Just what I'll do is I'll say I will give me a figure, guys. Give me a figure. Nelson, give me a figure. A number.
A figure?
A number.
7.
7.
Number 7.
7. Okay,
Yeah.
I will give 7 points.
Oh no.
Right, I will give 7 points to the first person who can guess what cup of tea Mrs. Jenks is making. Bear in mind that she doesn't tend to drink black tea as well. She tends to have all sorts of different stuff. You also
I'll tell you
got
what,
from
Captain,
Yorkshire the ice cream van.
You shouldn't have whispered me 7 points, Captain. I wouldn't have said it otherwise.
Oh. PG tips, no. Tetley, no. Flying Scotsman.
I'd say lemon tea.
Okay. Herbal, what flavour, Mr. Harrison?
I would have said Earl Grey, but...
Mr. Scotsman, have you been speaking to Mrs. Jenks behind my back?
No, what?
No, Mr. Scotsman.
Oh.
Have you been speaking to Mrs. Jenks behind my back? Have a guess what he put, Mrs. Jenks. Scotsman. Have a guess what he put. Nope. Wine. Yorkshire tea, Twinings, no. Tetley, no. Jasmine. Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know what she's making. She's going to tell me in a minute. She said no
Wine
to
sounds
Jasmine.
good,
The Scotsman's laughing.
though. Yeah, wine's good.
Right.
That behind me, no. Go again.
We've got to go around here, haven't we? Just checking that nobody's guessed it. Oh. Green tea, no. Hot chocolate, no. Tesco value. No.
Gosh. What's that?
Peppermint, no.
Can guys coming past up the front?
Okay. All on the other side, yeah?
No, so I'm just talking to the guys that are in front of me because obviously you're behind me now. So
I'm behind.
I just
I'm behind one of ours. Irascible. I'm behind Irascible.
yeah, because there's like Gavin Nelson in front of me. I think so.
Boris, no.
Yeah, Nelson's gone straight ahead.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, guys. There's a whole 7 points on this.
Well, I don't really know what it would be, so I doubt if it'd be anything like English breakfast or anything like that.
No.
No,
Earl Grey.
No.
no, that's been said already.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not really,
Typhoon, no.
not really a tea person, so I don't know.
Neither am I.
Not unless it's like a mint tea or something.
Hot water
What about
with lemon.
chamomile tea?
Oh, well done, Nelson.
Oh.
Well
What did you say,
done.
Sam?
Chamomile.
Oh,
Nelson got it. Chamomile tea. No, Jill Rogers guessed hot water and lemon. She is quite partial to that, Jill, but not this time. She's having a chamomile tea. So I'll give you them points when we finish streaming, Nelson.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
I'll
there you
spend them
go.
wisely.
Good.
Yeah, but it's only 7 points.
Well, Nelson picked the number. He can't complain.
Look,
Nah, that's true. That's true.
right, we're in Frankfurt now, I think.
Yeah.
Frankfurt am Main. Right, who's dropping off here?
I'm dropping off.
I've
Okay.
done it.
Are you two then able to get a job to Munich?
We shall have a look.
Yeah, should I look in a minute?
You're drinking the UK's 5th largest brand in the UK. The 5th largest, that's quite difficult. I have no idea what that would be. There's a lot of real players around again, guys.
Quite busy today.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Right, I'm on the road south, out of Frankfurt, so I'm just going to pull up down there. Tech the T leads the market. Oh dear. Followed by PG Tips. Yay! Taifu is third. Ugh. With Twinings is fourth. Yorkshire Tea is fifth. Yeah, no, I don't like Thai. We take the H out of Taifu. Because you only get with Taifu. Yeah, I don't know how Taifu is third. Taifu is disgusting.
Oh, I've got one to Dresden.
Indeed, InstaSim, indeed. Right, you've got one to Dresden. Where's Dresden?
Quite long way.
Let me bring up the map. We're here in Frankfurt. Dresden is nowhere near.
T alert, T alert.
Yeah. I don't have to look at a clock. It must be 8 o'clock.
Yep, it's 8 o'clock. Where's Dresden?
Look, Dresden.
I've got one to Strasbourg.
Yeah.
InstaSim, that's not the fire alarm.
You got one to Salzburg.
No.
No. Linz.
No.
Innsbruck.
Nuremberg.
Yeah, I've got Nuremberg.
I've got one to Graz.
Graz, that's Austria, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going.
And I've got one to Poland.
The
rest are all going up north.
Well, do you want to try again in Nuremberg, and if Nelson takes the Nuremberg one?
Yeah, I could do. Follow. Yeah, I could follow Nelson. Yeah. I'll have another look in external.
Well, where's yours to, CK? Yours is to Munich, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm alright. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is if there's Mannheim, which is down below us. The only thing I can think of is that if ones that can't get any jobs here, maybe just drive down to Mannheim and pick one up.
Yeah, that's an idea. And then we'll go across to Nuremberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait there. I've got one to Nuremberg.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good
Okay,
then.
so we'll head to Nuremberg and then we'll pick one up there.
Well, I've got one to Mannheim.
Oh. Do you want to go to Mannheim and then to Nuremberg?
Let's do Nuremberg and see if we can get that.
Yeah, I've got one to Nuremberg from here.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
we'll go
just do
Nuremberg then.
All right.
If it needs to change, let me know.
Yeah, no, set that up.
I'm still on the bank. So we're going to Munich via Nuremberg. Yes, Irascible. It looks that way at the moment. You got to go. You see that I've attempted. I can only get like that far in rails. You've had Taifu once, and that's once too many. Right, there goes a loan payment, setting me down. Oh gosh. Minus 141,675. You know how today was supposed to be a longer stream to clear the debt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've managed to get another 20 grand's worth of debt.
That was not the point.
No, it really wasn't. How much is this job worth? 12 grand. Oh, great. Okay, we've got somebody behind us.
That's me.
That'd be CK.
Just be careful when you come off the grass,
Mm.
because you've got like a post.
A lamppost right on my left.
Yeah, like one of those marker things, whatever they're called. And in
Mis-
this game, they're pretty bad because they don't actually fall over. They just end up being like made out of, I don't know, same stuff that Superman's made out of.
Yeah.
As in, you'll hit it and you'll just go doof, stop.
Do I have the Trucks Book Premium? No, I don't, Iwaskable.
He's just coming up.
I don't.
InstaSim, even. Mr. Harrison says that he would start over.
Right. So
Comes Mr. Helicopter.
I'm going to go out. If I go out, I'm going to go away from you. I'm going back out of town.
Oh.
Do you want me to come back in?
How far out of town are you going?
Well, I've just
Bring
picked
them
up
up.
my load, and now it's taking me in way, carry on out of town.
Have you picked the load up?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
I've
Oh,
got Jelly Bean. I've got Jelly Bean behind me as well, so we're both.
Where did you pick up from? Street or something? Street or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going across and then you're going to go down like this windy lane thing and then join
Yeah.
us again on the motorway.
should we follow them? Or, no, a couple of people have just passed me from our lot, so I think it would be better if you came into us because we're all
Right.
down here now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, or
we'll
you
come
can
to
just,
you.
Yeah, or you can just carry on and we'll just meet you in Nuremberg.
No, we'll come down to you.
Alright.
Well, I'll come down to you anyway.
Oh, I think I've just had some text come up in blue. It said somebody's been kicked.
Mm.
Oh, it might have been someone else, it's not.
I just wonder if it was the guy that we reported.
No, that might have been just someone that's been kicked because they've just been sitting around for a few minutes and they haven't
Oh.
done anything and then they kick you off the server.
Okay. In that case, then I'm going to move forward very slightly, so as then I don't hit that bollard. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Harrison says that he would start over. I'm not done yet. We're not dead yet.
Yeah, because I mean, what you could do if you got really desperate, you could go to your load past games and go down to the one where you basically, before it all happened, went wrong, and then you could go back to where you were before things got desperate. Bad.
Right.
Mm.
We're behind you.
possibly. You're behind.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's what I would do.
Right, I'm coming out now, so.
Okay.
So you could end up with the Mercedes again, or you could end up with your man.
I could end up with me man again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been apart a long time now. You know, you and your man.
And again, Mrs. Jenks looks up and gives Mr. Jenks a weird look.
She's got her headphones in watching YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to do that these days, don't they? Watch more stuff on YouTube than they do normal TV.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's one of the annoying things with YouTube is because they will support the big streams, the big channels,
Yeah.
but then they won't support the little ones and try and help them out. Even this monetization issue is a dig in the teeth at small channels. Whilst I get the whole point of it and why they've done it, it's still a pain in the nether regions. And like, you get all of the big names and that, like Patricia Bright, who are in the YouTube advert, and you know they advertise their own channel through YouTube, and
Mm.
yeah. But anyway, that's enough about that. Right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're all on our way to Nuremberg. Let's rally ourselves together. Dum, dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-dum. Should we be like the Valkyries coming towards Nuremberg? Oh, no, let's get out of the way. Get out of the way, basketball. I'm turning off here. Bye.
You're getting some petrol.
No, actually, yeah, I do need petrol. It's taken me that long to get down here. And there's somebody in the petrol station.
Yeah, me. So don't crash into me.
Come on, what's taking the time? Get out the shop. Go to Nelsam's shop, it's better.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker.
No, it's a lot longer from me.
You stop the engine, let's fill up. How long am I going to be on? Till about 9 NASCAR. I really need a controller, or you could put a dead zone on my steering. So you need to move the mouse more to get the steering to work. I have a controller on my wish list. It's on my Streamlabs wish list as well. So if you log on, if you go to the donate page on the Streamlabs, you can see the wish list and it's there. But for now, I really can't afford a controller. Right, Gav, let's go. And that's that made yellow. Although the main road isn't yellow. But never mind. Hey, CK. Let's go. Let's get the row on the showed. On the showed. Let's get the row on the showed. Maybe that should be my theme tune.
You should have a theme tune for trains and one for
Johnny
trucking.
Bean's behind me now.
Yeah, I know. I can't write that good music though.
Yeah, but you could ask Jack Shadow to do one for you.
Who?
Jack Shadow.
Who's he?
He did the one for Mark for his trains in Marv.
Yeah, but he
And for his truck.
watches Matt, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He doesn't watch me.
he has done.
Has he?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's watched you a couple of times.
Who's that?
Jack Shadow.
I don't remember seeing him much.
Yeah, he's been on your channel a couple of times.
I might speak to him then.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to Nelson about perhaps doing a theme tune for when I
Yeah.
started. Let's get the one showed. He's in a band called Astral Plane. Ah. Hey, Fab Diva, welcome.
Hello, Fab. Are you well?
See, the thing is, I'm still not okay with like asking people for things like that. I'd much rather than volunteer their services. I mean, when Trains came out, I felt really awkward asking for a copy of that to stream.
Have you played much more with that other game you played a couple of weeks ago, CptnJenks?
What, the train set game?
Yeah.
Tracks, yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice relaxing game for a late night evening. It can get a bit frustrating sometimes. But no, it's... Go on.
Is that because you're trying to get it behind the TV set or something?
Yeah. But it is...
I won't go behind the TV!
It is quite good. And not only that, because it's pre-release, there is a lot of stuff that you can't do at the moment that would be good.
Yeah.
So like, a number of people have said that it would be good if they had different rooms, like the kitchen and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Rather than
garden.
just the one. Yeah.
Garden would be good.
Garden would be very good.
Have like a garden railway then. Sort of go through the shed, go through the greenhouse.
I'd probably have to pay for a commission. Yeah, possibly, Fab. Don't think I could afford a commission at the moment.
No.
Bristol Swansea is 50% off. Ooh, maybe when I checked they hadn't finished applying all the discounts then. Because I still need the Cardiff to Swansea bit of that.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is when I come off here, I'm just going to look to see what ETS and ATS things they got on the cheap. Because I was gifted a copy of ATS a few days ago, so I'll see if there's any
ATS.
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't even installed it yet, Gav.
Well, hurry up, you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardiff to Swansea, because that's the extension bit, InstaSim. Irascible Sat was just all over the road.
Because, like, you know, I've got ATS and I've downloaded Coast to Coast and Canadian Dream as well.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Are they add-ons, are they?
No, they're the big download maps that you can get.
Oh, they're like their version of Pro Mods then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And with the Coast to Coast, you like go from San Francisco all the way to New York. Which all the roads are long and straight.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of things that puts people off from playing ATS, isn't it? Because the roads are kind of like that, I guess, and the scenery on the standard games all sort of desert with cactuses and stuff, is it, or something?
Oh, that would be ideal for me.
That would be ideal for you.
Straight lines. Oh, I can do them.
Yeah, maybe we could do that one. You know, get you a copy of ATS, and then you can like do multiplayer on ATS a couple of times. Then you can start from fresh, you see, on that, and you wouldn't have any worries about worrying about.
And with the trailers, the trailers, the SCS trailers don't wobble or anything like that.
Jelly won't like that then. Can't have jelly that can't wobble.
Exactly.
No, Jelly would definitely not like that.
Is that?
I don't know. Jelly does do ATS. It's Dalton Howard.
InstaSim, no, it's not its own DLC. You have to get the Bristol to Swansea, but because it was an extension, anybody who's got the Swansea stuff, anybody who's got as far as Cardiff, obviously won't get that again. It's an extension to the route. So I've got down as far as Cardiff, but I don't have the other bit.
Yeah.
Stay on the road. Irascible, out the way.
Got a driver coming up.
Why can't I move? Who's coming past me?
Me? You're definitely stuck.
I'm not. There we go. We're moving.
I guess that's Jelly Bean behind me.
Yeah, because most of the roads on ATS are all straight, so Captain will be alright on them. He wouldn't need to crash all the time.
He crashes on straight roads, Gav. Don't be silly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's normally when you're looking at chat and then you swerve off the road a bit.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm back. Yes.
It's when chat's moving quickly as well, or when there's a long message, because I can't just glance at it and find out what's gone on.
No.
So like, I've just read a message that says "and the ECML," and I've got no contacts for that. So for me to be able to comment on it,
scroll up again.
Yeah.
So who's dropping off here then?
I am.
I am.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, I remember now.
Right, we're into Nuremberg. Let's go find some of the discoverables in Nuremberg. I've discovered a recruitment agency. Oops, didn't make that corner. Nobody saw me. There we go.
I can't believe the way you went round that corner.
see if there's another one from there to... Munich.
Right, we're taking the same road back out of Nuremberg, so I'm just going to go and wait there.
Right.
I just went round the block to turn round, really.
Yeah, and to get some of those roads in, I guess.
Yep. Although there are a lot more roads, but I'm not going to do them all. There's quite big Halloween sales this year with TS on DLC. There wasn't when I checked. Let me have a look, see if any more of my stuff has come up. Let me put some hazards
Oh,
on.
I've got one to Munich.
Might
got
just
one
be a
to-
lot of stuff. You,
to
I've
Munich.
got one to Munich, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
it might just be a lot of
Oh.
stuff that you don't have on your wish list that you don't need, I guess.
No, there's a whole load more come up.
Oh,
So the 35, the 27, the 56, which I don't think I actually want, the 52, the 07, the 40, the turbine, the 58, the 20, the 57 rail tour, the 56 and 57, 76 and 77, the 455, the 31, EWS 92, the 4224 big, South Wales Coastal. TS Marketplace, TS Marketplace, TS Marketplace, none of them. Planet Coaster.
Oh, Planet Coaster. Well, I'll get you that.
The Stradley Terrier
Oh,
is
that's
half
a
price. The Wherry Lines is half price.
I do wear around.
The London Transport Heritage Collection. Network Southeast 159. The Power Hall 66. The 465. There's loads of stuff. The 68. Oh, the 68. Oh, I'd like that.
might have been an idea for you not to look.
Yeah, it might have been. The Western Hydraulics pack. And I don't know about the new thing. Oh, I've got people behind me who are peeping their horns. Can they not see that I've got my hazards on?
Yeah, exactly. And you've got somebody driving straight in front of you.
The emergency services. You caused 8% to my trailer, but not a scratch to the cab. Thanks, Evaskable.
Oh,
InstaSim's looking forward to North Wales Coastal. Right, are we moving? I've seen Gavd go past. Where are you going, Gavd?
So,
I'm with Seeker.
Oh, okay. Do you have your trailer?
Yeah.
What about you, Nell Sam?
Yeah, I'm behind Irascible.
Okay, let's go then.
Seeker,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah, you just carry on, Gav, and then join on to the back of them. You can see them on the map. I'm gonna, well, not unless you're gonna do a U-turn. Oh, okay, you're gonna do a U-turn then. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. I wasn't sure if you were just gonna carry on or not, but
Nah, I do U-turn, it's quicker.
yeah, I was just sitting here at the traffic lights, and I thought, well, if anyone comes up behind me, then move out, move round. But nobody did, so that was good.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah. The things that I want first are all in the wish list on Streamlabs. So I'll have to compare them with what I've got on there, see what gives.
And you want Planet Coaster?
Well, it's not on my top wish list. It's one of those games that I'd like if I had the time, but I don't really have the time to play it at the moment. So it's there more so that if it gets down to 80% off or something, then it's a steal and I'll get it and I'll play it when I have time. But until then, it'll just sit there.
What about that new train game that's come out?
What, Tracks?
No, another one called Machine Key.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's good. It's like Transport Fever, but a little bit better.
Was it just trains?
Yeah.
So you could basically do Southern and not have any trains run at all.
Oh, okay. Is it like Train Fever then?
Similar to Train Fever, but a lot more in advance of Transport Fever.
Is it like an advanced version of Railroad Tycoon?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's two versions inside. One there's a 2D version, like
the
Transport,
original classic.
like Transport, and then there's the 3D part of it as well.
Who's flashing their lights at me?
It is good. I've seen quite a few people stream it, and what I've seen of it, it's worth its money. Definitely with the trains that they've come out with it.
What are the steam trains in it?
Yeah.
Okay, big American ones or proper British ones?
American,
Oh, it's not worth it then.
but they are bringing British out.
You have fast main line and slow steep pass and a branch to Switzerland. Okay, I'm guessing they're talking about another route.
But you should look up on it on YouTube and have a look at the videos of it.
Yeah, the thing is, at the moment, I don't have time to play another game.
No.
We're trying to build a route, trying to make scenarios, and stream both of these games.
Yeah.
So, it's a shame that the Steam controller isn't on offer, really.
You never know, that might be on the Black Friday one coming
Might
up.
be that or the Christmas sale. I think last year it was on the Christmas sale.
Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on it, because it's 40 quid at the moment.
Yeah.
But if it comes down, I might see if I can...
The trouble is that the controllers are all normally quite expensive anyway these days.
Yeah.
I mean, even an Xbox controller is like £50 brand new. So
That's why I'm looking at the Steam, because it's not so well known, that controller. It's going to be slightly cheaper.
yeah, that's what I mean. But 40 hours. But what I mean is, obviously, like these days, gone are the days when you can pick up a controller just for like 20 quid or something. They're kind of more expensive these days. Right, it's like just the amount of money people spend on steering wheels. Some steering wheels are like £300, something like that.
Yeah, don't. Gosh.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy money.
But flight sims even worse, because you get people that make hardware for flight sims, like cockpit panels and things, and they're all bespoke, and the companies that make them are just small companies, and so obviously they have to pay a lot to manufacture them, and some of those things you're talking about thousands of pounds just for things.
Yeah. When you start getting into that kind of money, that's where you either have got to take it 100% seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but for just messing around like
Or
this.
Well, you just won the lottery last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I have things that I would do with money if I won the lottery first.
Exactly. Yeah, of course. That's Jelly Bean. He's got no trailer. He's naked. Naked Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean's naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet he was a bit fruity.
He's trailerless.
Ben says he'd get an Xbox controller from Game for £30.
Yeah, but I think they're like the second-hand ones, aren't they? Not brand new ones.
No, I like new. You never know where it's been.
Even now, you can pick up Xbox ones and that quite cheap, and then if you get the controller in a game, then obviously, you're not really paying that much for the console at the end of the day. Especially on Black Friday, because then Amazon do their things, and then sometimes they'll do a thing where you can pick up an Xbox One for about, 50 quid or something stupid like that. Or
one of the things that I'm hoping is that Amazon do Steam controllers, don't they? I think they do.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
I might check their Black Friday sale, see if I can pick one up then.
I've seen them on Amazon.
Fab Diva says her joystick was 70 quid for joystick and throttle. Has anyone seen the OMSI home cockpit? She saw an appropriate gift for that joke. Okay. CK, nope, that's brand new. Oh, it's £30 brand new from Game.
Oh.
Must just be an offer then, maybe, because they don't normally have them that cheap. But
If it's an Xbox 360 that can be used for Windows, then yeah, that is cheap.
yeah, 360 controller. I used to have one of those, but then when I
Yeah.
got my Xbox One, I accidentally got another controller for free, so I just took that one home with me and use that one now. And then the other one's still on the other Xbox One that I had in Sweden, which I didn't bring back with me yet. I just left it there and said, "Oh, you guys might as well play on it," because I'm not going to be able to do much of it if I brought it back anyway, because I don't even have an HD TV I can play it on, so I couldn't even hook it up to anything. So there's no point really.
Your Askable's just reminded me that 50 is the limit, not 55. It's years of following Gav. I'm expecting Gav to be ahead of me, and so I'm trying to catch him up. And he's not, he's behind.
Right, we're just coming into Munich now then.
Yep.
There goes Erasmus.
Somebody has... Oh dear.
You've got Jelly Bean behind you.
Who, me?
Yeah? I'm behind Nelson, and Nelson's nearly gone over.
Oh, I missed it.
I haven't.
Nearly. I said nearly. I said nearly.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
nearly. Yeah, nearly. What I said?
I nearly stayed on all four wheels.
Yeah, not like Captain.
Ben,
Doing the roly-poly.
Ben said that... Yeah, you're not going to beat that one.
No.
I wouldn't even try.
Ben said that he... it's for both the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 controllers.
Aha! If it's that kind of money, I think I might invest. I might invest and get one and use a controller for this. But then again, no.
So,
I'd rather use one hand on the keyboard to drive a truck.
I think there's another Xbox One's controller. I think it's called the Xbox One Pro controller, and that's got more bits added to it. And I think they're about £70 or £80. I think.
oh, there we go. Right, we're in. We've got to find out where we're dropping it.
Right.
Can you post a link to an OMSI custom controller? Yes, you can. Right, good. That's where we're going. Oh, shush.
I wasn't bibbing at you. I was
Somebody-
bibbing at Saki. I was bibbing at Saki.
Somebody was beeping at me.
Definitely wasn't me.
There we go. Right, let's lower
Maybe
them.
Nelson.
Right.
It wasn't me.
Right.
You're trying to get me into trouble tonight, Gav, aren't you?
There's there's 11 grand.
Yep.
And I've leveled up.
Oh, well, that's all right. You can at least add something now, so you'll get some longer jobs or something.
Yes,
I'm
longer
thinking
distance.
I'm thinking high value cargo actually.
No. Long distance. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, but the thing with long distance is it gives me more opportunity to crash. I
And it gives you more money for big jobs as well.
think high value is probably better.
I've leveled up too. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go high value. Ben says ADR.
Yeah, that could be quite a good one as well, because then obviously you take all the other stuff, like all the chemicals and things. So.
Which ADR is best?
Well, no, you basically bolt onto them. You can't pick and choose. They basically progress one after the other.
Well,
You choose one.
No, you can pick and choose. It's letting me pick and choose.
Is it? Oh, okay. Or you could just like do them one after the other.
What should we pick? Flammable liquid sounds good. So that sounds like something that I should be carrying. Or should we go explosives?
Oh, God.
There we go.
Don't follow Captain.
We've picked explosives. Right, where to next?